Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
A live look at Detroit casino workers getting ready to walk off the job. Workers at MGM, Hollywood Casino at Greektown, and Motor City Casino are all going on strike. Thanks for joining us this noon. I'm Rhonda Walker.
And I'm Jason Colthorpe. Thanks for coming along for the ride here at noon. The Detroit Casino Council announcing last night the strike was coming today if union leaders couldn't reach a deal with casino officials. And that is exactly what we're seeing playing out right now. Let's get out to Sean Lay, who's live at Motor City Casino with this walkout. Sean.
There's Motor City right there, the hotel right there, the casino right there, and employees right here. All the signs just came out of a van here to the Motor City Casino employees, and we're talking about workers walking out about 10 minutes ago at all three Detroit casinos, unable to reach a new deal. The contract for employees here, it expired at midnight, so essentially working this morning, working without a contract as talks continue. So let's go up top now to Sky 4. We'll show you what it looks like over MGM, where workers have walked out. We're talking about employees, card dealers, bartenders, cleaning staff, engineers to make the place run. All a part of the Detroit Casino Council. It's made up of 5 unions that include the UAW and the Teamsters. Now, employees are looking for a wage increase and not an increase in health care benefits, among some other things. MGM says they've offered 6 proposals to the union, including the largest wage increase they say they've ever offered. But Ulysses Bryant, he works more than 60 hours a week at Motor City, working 2 jobs. He breaks down right now why workers are walking out.
It's not our intention, or it wasn't our intention at all, to strike. However, it was always a tool that we, our membership voted for and gave us that power to utilize. And the goal is to come to a fair agreement, but when we can't do that and we're at an impasse, then we have to do what we have to do, and that's where we are now.
All right, back here live outside Motor City. The employees just walked out about 10 minutes ago, grabbed a sign, and now they are officially on strike, heading back down towards the casino. Casinos are open. I was inside Motor City around 10:30, 11 o'clock today. It was packed. Maybe people were coming to get some last-second gaming in, but the casinos will remain open. MGM says that in particular they will remain open. What's that going to look like, guys? We are told by employees that salaried workers, bosses, will be manning some of the tables, keeping the slots going. We're told here at Motor City cards will not be in operation. So here's the latest right now. Much more as this progresses throughout the day. We're told the two sides are talking, but employees said no contract. They are out on strike. Back to you.
Yeah, just minutes old. And I don't know how this, or if you know, Sean, does this affect the hotel part of the casino at all?
I believe it does, because housekeeping is a part of the union. Okay. So that would affect the hotel as well. Yep.
Huge
It's interesting
walkout.
that they're going to still try to keep things up and running, and how that may impact anyone that's headed that way. Sean, thank you.
Today marks day 33 of the United Auto Workers strike, and Ford says it's had to lay off more than 100 more people.
And in a rare move, Ford Executive Chairman Bill Ford Jr. is asking for an end to the contract talks and says that the real enemies here are their competitors, non-UAW companies like Tesla. Ford's final offer to employees includes wage increases, platinum health care, and profit sharing. Ford says it has reached the ceiling, but union leaders have rejected all offers so far.
UAW President Shawn Fain responded saying, quote, if Ford wants to be the all-American car company, it can pay all-American wages and benefits. Other news this noon, a former Republican candidate for Michigan governor will be sentenced in just a few hours for his role in the 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. Ryan Kelly pleaded guilty in July to a charge of illegally entering a restricted area.
Kelly has said that he was protesting the government because he did not believe the results of the 2020 election. Prosecutors are calling for prison time. Defense attorneys say probation is more appropriate punishment.
Michigan State University has released a third-party report analyzing the school's actions during February 13th's campus shooting.
The report deems MSU's response to be, quote, appropriate, timely, and correct. The 25-page report, prepared by security risk management consultants, also includes ways that MSU can strengthen campus safety, some the school has already started working on.
A new round of attacks by Israel has reportedly left dozens dead in the Middle East.
The military offensive adding to the humanitarian crisis growing in Gaza. The U.S. is working to secure a plan to get food and supplies to the region.
Meantime, President Joe Biden finalizing his travel plans to Israel. Here's NBC's Bree Jackson with more on that trip.
During his trip to Israel, President Biden is scheduled to meet with Prime Minister Netanyahu and other Israeli leaders and reaffirm the United States' solidarity with Israel. With the war between Israel and Hamas raging on and fears of the conflict spreading, President Biden will travel to Israel Wednesday.
He's coming here at a critical moment for Israel, for the region, and for the world.
Secretary of State Blinken says the president will meet with Prime Minister Netanyahu and be briefed on Israel's war strategy.
How it will conduct its operations in a way that minimizes civilian casualties and enables humanitarian assistance to flow to civilians in Gaza in a way that does not benefit Hamas.
The Biden administration says it's also working on efforts to deliver aid from donor nations and multinational organizations to civilians in Gaza. The humanitarian crisis there growing.
We're just in a terrible situation where many people are going to die.
On Capitol Hill, there's bipartisan support for rushing an emergency funding package for Israel through Congress.
That means military assistance, intelligence assistance, diplomatic assistance, and humanitarian assistance.
And strongly condemning Hamas.
Make no mistake, the surest way to stop violence against Israelis and oppression of Palestinians is to wipe terrorists like Hamas from the face of the earth.
Across the world, people are rallying in solidarity for Israel. And this will be President Biden's second trip to an active war zone this year. As you may recall, the president traveled to Ukraine back in February. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Meantime, Palestinian officials saying more than 2,700 people have died in Israeli airstrikes. About 500,000 residents have left northern Gaza for south, but at least 199 people are being held hostage. The World Health Organization warns of an imminent public health crisis in Gaza because the enclave is running out of water as the hospitals fill up with patients, and roughly 2,000 troops are preparing for a possible deployment to Israel for medical and logistical support. We'll be monitoring developments on air and online throughout the day, so you can stay up to date at clickondetroit.com. For many future and current college students, the free application for federal student aid plays an important role in making college affordable. And this year, the FAFSA application is changing. For starters, usually they begin being accepted on October 1st, but students now have to wait until December. But there will be fewer questions on the application, 46 now instead of 108. The biggest changes include requiring a federal student aid ID to apply. Students will also be able to list up to 20 colleges on their online form.
108 questions down to 40 sounds good to me.
No matter what
Applying for college is so stressful.
Absolutely.
And for, of course, financial aid as well. Well, let's get over to Ashley with something that doesn't seem as complicated today, the forecast.
Yeah, so finally catching a break from just the damp conditions we've been stuck in. Still a little dreary out there, but I do think there's a chance we could get a few peaks of sun still before the day is done. And we'll have a chance for some sun peeking through some cloud cover tomorrow as well. But dry at least for the next probably 48 hours. We're going to warm up to seasonal lows tomorrow, and we hold on to that through Thursday. But Thursday is also the day that the rain rolls back in, giving us a soggy end to the work week. Clouds are pretty thick over the downtown skyline, so overcast in Detroit, where we sit at 53, Howell 48, Pontiac 47, and Adrian 51. Winds are about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so on the lighter side. Now that temperature trend showing you that we stay in the 60s just for 2 days, and then those temperatures will slide once again into the 50s, and that's because of the rain. A live look at our sky conditions, maybe a few little peaks of sunshine in Mount Clemens, otherwise overcast skies across southeastern Michigan as that cloud cover continues to flow in. But hopefully, like I said, we could get a break or two throughout the late afternoon into the evening. Mostly cloudy, cooler than average as we only top out right around 56 degrees for this afternoon. afternoon. And even though we stay dry today and tomorrow, those rain chances start to creep back in, especially on Thursday. So we're going to time that out for you in a few minutes. However, make sure you have your Forewarn weather app on your phone, as you can always follow along with radar. Our Exact Track 4D radar is right in the palm of your hand.